Alright, what's going on, everybody? Hope you're having a good evening so far. The webcam is not... I don't know why it does this. It is not where I initially positioned it for some reason. Okay, well, there we go. Alright, let's get the game up here. Oh my god, OBS, you are a piece of fucking shit, I swear. Alright. Alright, so it has been a bit since the last time I played Genshin Impact. Also, it looks like, yeah, it screwed this up. Yeah. Code redeemed. And it didn't even have Prima Gems, bruh. Come on now. Really? Well, that one gave me a lot of food. There's 60, 60, 30. Oh yeah, okay, this is for the, yeah. Cool. Alright. Alright, first things first. We are gonna read through the update details. See what has changed. Okay, Varka's got a new story quest. Spiral Abyss. Wait, does that mean there's no new Archon quest? I'll be honest, guys, I didn't even watch the special program, so I'm not at all up on what has changed in this update. Hey, Ox, what's up, dude? Rip strike victims. Well, yeah, our list is whittled down to just, what is that, like 10 or so? 10 characters that haven't been in the story since the VA strike happened, so we haven't officially confirmed that their voices are back yet. almost went to the con Chris Chan wigged out at the other week. Oh man, did he have another uh incident? Bro, I have to admit I haven't heard anything about Chris Chan in like probably around a year now. I thought he had pretty much fallen off at this point. What's up, Viper? How are you doing? Started Varka story quest. That's cool. Yeah, I just streamed Doom the Dark Ages yesterday, so I haven't actually started this yet. He was being racist, so that hasn't changed. Training guide. Okay, we're skipping Miliastra, or as I like to call it, Miliastra. Wonder shit. Artifact reshape. Oh, he cosplayed the white Power Ranger. Oh, was he saying white power? God, what the fuck, dude? That's fucked up. So Viper, there is no new Archon quest for this update. Add English voice for Albedo in Archon quest. Paralogism, which I don't remember. What the hell? Only Varka story quest. Well, this is the first update that hasn't had an Archon quest in quite a while. So let me update the description on this. I'll put the new story quest instead of the new Archon quest. Well, it's Varka's story quest. So there we go. Description updated. Okay. Oh, also, we don't need that. Okay. Added English voice for Charlotte and Xingshu in Traveler's Tales. Oh, does that mean we can take Charlotte off of our missing voice list here? And add English voice for Chlorine think that was Clarin in that one we were all we ago. No, oh, never mind. No, Clarin's not on the list. Okay, optimize, blah blah blah. Interface. Oh, completing witch's homework. I actually just did some of that, the witch's homework stuff. Hmm. Seen Kranu? I don't know. Chrono's kind of like you now. He only pops in once every blue moon. No, it's been a while since I last saw Kranu. Two instances of the traveler appearing in Quest. Oh my god, that's weird. Relay chestnut unlock. Well, just so you know, Ox, I'm going to be moving to a new house here pretty soon. We've already packed some stuff for that, and might be closing on the house here in just a couple days, depending on if our appraisal gets all squared away before by then. Yeah. I'm going to be in the same city. I'm not moving out of the city or anything, just moving to a new house. It's actually like really close. So level 2 Luna treasure compass. Not elemental skill. Time trial challenge. Super heavy land rover mechanized fortress. Lord of the Ring audios? Oh, you mean like you were listening to an audiobook? Ether pyro would display more facial expressions. Snowplow, bro. No, no, we hadn't got. No, the only time we got snow was what was it like? I don't know, 4 weeks ago, and it was like, I mean, for here, it was a pretty massive amount of snow. I mean, well, I didn't, but you stuck a ruler in the snow, and it was about 5 inches deep, which is pretty rare here that it gets that deep. But yeah, yeah. I mean, it was it was the big storm, the big winter storm that pretty much hit the entire country. I mean, basically, it was just like the coasts, Florida, and some of Texas, I guess, that like didn't get hit by it. Viper had a lot of snow 3 days ago. Welp. Nefer's hair texture would display incorrectly. Uh, Okay, once again, skip all this. Background music, domains, certain battle music, not loop. Radiant spin crystal. Wait, the music for Radiant. Yeah, I've only been to New York City once in my life, and that was like, well, 25 years ago. And you know what happened in New York City 25 years ago. Damn, dude. Don't you have to like have a special license to operate a snowplow or something? You would think, anyway. Yeah, I don't know if I ever actually told you this, but I was actually in New York City 2 months before 9/11. And I was in the World Trade Center. Twin Towers 2 months before. Viper, you were, but wow. Damn. Yeah, well, yeah, I was 16, I think, 16 years old. Yeah, so the thing is like I mean, I'm this is obviously an issue for a lot of buildings that are that tall, but if you go to the top of a building that's that tall, like you feel it swaying back and forth at the top. So that was a little bit freaky that you could feel the building swaying. Never been. Yeah, like I said, I haven't been back to New York City since then. So, yeah. What? Wait, what? After blessing of the Welking Moon interface update, clicking character display area in the interface upon logging in would cause the interface to become unresponsive. Okay. I've been to Chicago. I've been to Chicago. I have not been to St. Louis or Milwaukee. Never been to Puerto Rico either. What? Kuvaki could incorrectly be used to interact with weapons of friendly NPCs? What the hell? Okay. Good lord, it's all these like really specific like circumstances that cause these weird glitches. The dialogue interaction button for maximum stack limit. Uh, Oh yeah. Bro, I've been tired just like for the last like couple weeks because I've been dealing with the house stuff on top of working. Chen? Oh no. I haven't seen Chen in a long time. Okay. I don't care. Alright, we got some award event here. It starts in a couple days. Spotter camera. Okay. Mixologist. Ooh, so we're going Valhalla. Lion Fangs, Radiant Onslaught. Okay. Alright, well, here's our new character banner. Regular Zane, yeah, Zane's been showing up pretty regularly. Well, actually, the last few days he's been busy with other stuff, um, but other than that, he's been showing up pretty much every stream. Okay, and then Flynn's rerun. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna skip Varka and just try to get Flynn's. Oh wait, is he running alongside Varka? Oh, he is. Okay, well in that case, shit. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for Flynn's. I'm not gonna bother trying to get Varka. The Jurassic Park audiobook. Oh yeah. I want to say was it Michael Crichton that wrote Jurassic Park? Is that right? I could be wrong, but that name seems to be popping into my head. Okay. Okay, this is Chronicled Wish. I mean, well, I guess Eula. I don't have Eula and I don't have Klee. What do I think about Epstein files? Bro, it's so hard to talk about the Epstein files because the scope of like the scope of what it entails and like everything that's happened is so incredibly massive. I can't even think of another event like news event in my life really that has had such a like widespread effect on as many people as this has, you know what I mean? Cuz the thing is like there's probably like way more people involved in the sex traffic ring and everything than w- we've even seen like in the files that have been released. It's crazy. Like I think I think the Epstein files are like it's like a once in a lifetime kind of thing. Like I don't know if we're ever gonna see a story like this again. It's crazy. But yeah, I am um I'm still pretty pissed about the fact that they're still trying to cover up a lot of stuff. Like they've they haven't released anywhere near what the law that they passed has required them to release, and yet like fucking nobody does anything to Trump or anything about it. It's like infuriating. Anyway. How you doing, Zane? Okay, don't care about that. Don't care about that. No. Okay, I think we're caught up now, finally. Don't worry, Zane, you haven't actually missed anything yet. All I've been doing so far is chatting and reading the update details. The cabinet code switching? What are you talking about? Code switching? Yeah, so Zane, I didn't realize there is no new Archon quest for this update.
All things come to an end.
So I guess we're just gonna start the Varka story quest tonight. Yeah, I don't know, dude. This regime is just so fucking annoying. Cause yeah, they go like, oh, they go and support like the law that requires them to release the files, and then they turn right around and like don't even comply with it. Yeah, it's. I mean, we're in idiocracy right now. Have you ever actually watched that movie, Hawks? I actually watched it once.
Rebooting.
Like, I don't know, 10 years ago or something. Shoot, actually, it's probably more than 10 years ago now. Okay, so... Oh, no, wait, that's not it. Okay, yeah, we need to go here. And, by the way, Zane, I have decided I am not going to wish for, Varka. I am going to wish for Flynn's instead. Story quest. Varka. Alright.
Huh? Where'd this letter in our bag come from? Did it just blow in on the breeze?
Oh, I have to go into my inventory and... The Lord of the Rings TV show? Ah, shit, don't even get me started, Ox. I mean, you know that they're basically using the new concentration camps as a gateway for sex trafficking, right? I mean, it's like, you know, sure, we're not like gassing people like the Nazis did, but I don't know, bro. Sex trafficking, I mean, shit, you might as well be doing gas chambers at this point. Fucking ridiculous.
Add Astra.
Okay, where do we need to go? Oh, right. Letter. Letter. Where's the letter that I need to read? Wild Hunt Phenomena Location Map. Okay, Lyric Carry by the Wind. Okay, we're gonna read it now. Well, of course, we can guess who wrote this.
Oh, it's from the Tone Deaf Bard. Apparently, he wants to hear all about our adventures in Nodcry. Maybe we can get some tasty treats out of him in return. Come on, let's go to Star Snatch Cliff.
Star Snatch Cliff. Wait, why is it not? Okay, whatever. Oh my god, this dude, this is the problem with having this much of a backlog of quests. See all this shit that I haven't done? The problem with having that big of a backlog is you have some quests that interferes with like everything you're wanting to do. So he was very specific about race in the creation stories. Different factions were. Okay. I don't know. I've never read Lord of the Rings. I only saw the movies, so. It's actually better to go to this teleport waypoint. Yeah, I watched Advent's new original song they did called What Goes Around. I'll admit this song was actually better than most Hololive songs. Like, I'm generally not a big fan of the electronic music, but this one was decent. Mega autistic levels of lore accuracy. That's cool. I mean, Tolkien was
back,
basically,
and
that's how he
should I be
wrote.
addressing you these days? The honorary knight of Mondstadt, the Tumaini of Natlan, or the great hero of Nodcry?
Just call me by my name.
Well, you sure have your finger on the pulse. We've barely caught our breath since Not Cry, but it sounds like you've already heard about what went down.
News travels fast on the wind. But before I can turn your tales into tunes, I need to hear them from the horse's mouth.
Oh, dude, did you hear they're gonna make another Neon Genesis Evangelion anime? It's not Hideaki Anno this time though. It's actually gonna be like Yoko Taro, I think, the guy who did the Nier Automata game. Yeah, he's gonna be the writer for the new Evangelion anime.
My wine and my lyre are at the ready. So please, traveler, take a seat and tell me your tale. Amazing! Incredible! The Rahier of Solnari and the Doctor? Truly a tale for the ages!
So you're not a Evangelion fan, Zane? I don't know. The thing about Evangelion is it starts off so good, but then it I don't know, it just becomes a fucking mess by the end. I don't know. Actually, the movies are pretty good, I think. I liked the movies, all right. But yeah, the original anime series is kind of.
So, I'm guessing the Wild Hunt is a thing of the past now that you've defeated the Reihir of Solnari.
I guess Erica, is it Erica Hartman? The voice actor for Venti. She's been getting a lot of work lately. Yeah, she's the one who voiced Lady On in Persona 5.
Seems that way. We were kind of focused on dealing with the doctor, though.
There are still some vestiges of the Wild Hunt around.
Well, that's good to hear. Hey, now that the Northern Abyss calamity is finally resolved, Varka must be getting ready for the triumphant return of his expedition, right?
Well, I don't think it's supposed to be a remake. I think it's supposed to be like a new story, I think. Saw first episode or two. Yeah. Yeah, I would say just watch the movies now. Don't bother watching the original anime series.
I haven't seen him in the longest time. He must have so many stories to share.
I was gonna ask, you two have really met before?
Hooray! Paimon was wondering about that, too. He did call you Barbados. But weren't you so fast asleep back when he was in Mondstadt?
Let's call it half asleep. I was resting my eyes in the Thousand Winds Temple one day when I heard a commotion outside. It was a young knight who had journeyed there in search of trials and oracles after hearing some tall tales at the local tavern.
Oh, dude. Okay, so I was streaming Doom the Dark Ages last night. Bro, there's this part I'm on right now. I'm just completely stuck on it. I cannot get past this damn part for the life of me, dude. I've already died like 100 times to it. It's like fucking crazy. I forgot you were a big Veni fan, Ox. So you're into Veni and Lenny? Or you're into Lenny too, right?
In fact, all that awaited him were moss-covered walls and an angry ruin guard. But he seemed completely unfazed, laughing heartily as he sent the ruin guard's missiles flying off into the horizons.
Huh! They must have been making quite a racket if it was enough to wake up the tone-deaf bard.
Yeah, it sounded kinda like...
Hey! Is that all you've got? Oh, bring it on!
Looked like he had blue
like
hair.
that.
Oh no, it's kind of gray.
Giving up already? You're not half as tough as Varka said.
Well, it's like grayish green. Who is this dude, by the way? I guess if I had watched the special program, I might know, but is Lenny the chick? No, Lenny's the dude with the like short shorts. Yeah, Lenny's the brother. Yeah.
A young knight of Favonius trekking out to the Thousand Winds Temple in search of adventure. Now there's a sight I haven't seen in a while.
A bard in green clothes. Does this mean... Oh, you're Venti? I was just wondering how I was gonna track you down.
Oh, so you were looking for the tone-deaf bard? Strange place to start your search.
Yeah, he has garters. Yeah. By the way, whenever that game Neverness to Everness comes out, I'm probably just gonna like totally switch to that game. I won't even play freaking Genshin Impact anymore when that game comes out. Ooh. Angel share or cat's tail? Angel share. I guess,
Hold on. Blonde hair, white hair. You must be the honorary knight. And Paimon! The Grand Master talks about you all the time. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Lowen, Vice Captain of the 5th Company of the Knights of Favonius and a member of the Expeditionary Force. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Yeah, he's a knight of Favonius.
Oh, so you're part of the expedition, huh? Right. So that's why Paimon's never seen you around in Mondstadt. Hey, wait a second. We never saw you in Notcry either.
Techie guy?
That's probably because when the Wild Hunt was still running rampant, I spent most of my time out on my own, making mincemeat out of monsters. I barely went back to base at all.
Oh, Tectone? Oh god. Yeah, that dude. That dude's a fucking disaster. Now he just beasts with his son. Yeah, he used to do Genshin, and now he's basically Asmongold.
Then, once the Wild Hunt calmed down, I got sent back to Mondstadt. Mixed blessing, if you ask me. Sounds like I missed out on some serious action.
No wonder we never saw you while we were dealing with the doctor. So, why did Varka send you back?
He can't own guns for 10 years. Did he have guns before? Don't tell me he sent you to...
Deliver some letters.
I was gonna say deliver a letter.
There's one for the Knights of Favonius, one for the church, another for the Dawn Winery, at least 10 of them in total.
Jeez, how many people has he sent to deliver his mail now? Mika, Inefa, Lowen. He should just hire a full-time mailman already. In fact, he's earned himself a new nickname. Let's go with... Sir Writes a Lot.
He's lost a civil suit. Only 15 grand? Wasn't a very big civil suit then. I mean, I imagine 15 grand isn't too much for him. Another day, another nickname, huh? Tone deaf bard?
I'll have you know that poetry and letters were humanity's earliest means of expressing their thoughts. So, tone deaf
Yeah.
or not, I wear the title of bard with pride. And I consider Sir Writes-a-Lot to be quite a compliment.
Wait, really? Darn it! Maybe Paimon should come up with some harder-hitting nicknames for these two.
Anyway, since this young man has come all the way to the Thousand Winds Temple looking for me, I assume he must have a letter for me too. Am I right?
Hassan was vindicated? You mean like... You're not talking about the dog, the shock thing, are you?
You sure are. To use the Grand Master's own words.
This one is for the bard in green clothes. These days, I think he goes by Venti. Doesn't really have an address as such. You could start by asking around in Mondstadt, or maybe try your luck at the Thousand Winds Temple.
She just wanted the protection order? Yeah, but you don't have to go through a civil lawsuit to get a protection order. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, dude. These right-wing weirdos are like a dime a dozen now. I mean, Asmongold, Tectone, Rev says Desu, Nux Taku, all these fucking people. I mean, they're just a dime a dozen now. Yeah, I mean, Nux Taku's been, I don't know, what was his deal? They found out about him. I don't know. He was involved in some bad shit too.
I figured that since there was this punching bag here, oh, sorry, Ruin Guard, I could get some practice in while I was at it. So, I came right here the second I got back to Mondstadt.
You know, why is there always a ruin guard in this area?
Varka is so slapdash sometimes. It's a good thing we happen to be nearby.
So, what does the letter say?
Oh, he also said to remind you to write back.
Nothing in particular. Just some idle chatter between two drinking
What
buddies.
was that?
But if I'm supposed to write back this time, I'll need some time to mull over my response. Varka gave you a whole bunch of letters to deliver, right? Maybe you can head into Mondstadt and deliver the rest of them first?
My thoughts exactly. Assuming I can find the way. Hopefully the roads haven't changed too much since the pre-expedition days.
Well, why don't we have Mondstadt's honorary knight escort this homeward-bound wanderer to the city? I'm sure some of the recipients of Varka's letters will turn out to be old friends of yours, too.
I have no objections.
Let's go! It's been a while since Paimon's done any guide work.
Thank you so much, Honorary Knight. And you, Miss Guide.
Asmongold's different? How so? Well, see, the thing about Asmongold is I don't think he's a grifter. I think he genuinely has hate in his heart, dude. I think genuinely he's like a slimy rich Redditor. I don't know if that means the same thing as what I just said, but okay. I don't know. I've seen some clips of Asmongold, and I gotta tell you, he looks like he actually, like, feels some of the things that he says. Like, he actually hates people.
The Abyss. The Wild Hunt. Andreas.
Grifting because they got ran out of their communities. Yeah, I could see what you're, yeah. I'm not totally sure. Yeah, I mean, Nux Taku definitely seems to me like he could be a grifter for sure, and same with Tectone. Yeah. In fact, most of these like kind of VTuber or VTuber adjacent people who are like right wing, I think they're pretty much grifters. Like Rev says Desu. Even Rev says Desu, I think, is basically a grifter. But I mean, I don't care if they're a grifter or not. Like, I'm still gonna treat them the same way as if they were being genuine about their thoughts.
Get home safe, Varka.
Why do my ears feel so hot all of a sudden? Is someone talking about me? Surely there's no way anyone found the secret stash of cash in my office. That would be terrible.
The only one I would say maybe isn't a grifter is Kirsch. And Kirsch is, I don't know, she's pretty bad. I think she might actually, like, think that way.
Grandmaster, bad time to get distracted. Watch out! Enemies approaching!
Oh boy.
Huh? Oh, it's just a few stragglers. They're no real threat to us.
Dude got the wolf's
This expedition is
gravestone.
almost over. We just need to deal with these final few targets, and then... we will make our triumphant return! Maria sweeping in!
Yeah. Bruh.
Without
Yeah.
the ray here of Sonari to direct them, it seems like all that's left is their primal urge to destroy.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. You just see so much of that shit these days. It's like, man. it's just exhausting. Yeah, I mean, people who start out in like the anime or the VTuber or the, you know, some anime game like Genshin Impact, and then they convert over into being a right-wing grifter. It's like, man.
If this is all that the Wild Hunt can muster now, surely the Lightkeepers of Nodcry will be able to deal with what's left.
I mean, I think even some of the like the like VTuber news coverage type people, I think even they tend to be biased a lot of times. I think that Zane, you might know who I'm talking about. I think his channel name is like More Kazahana or something like that. I don't know. I think he might be kind of right-leaning. Which is why when they False ID. False ID is like one of the really famous like VTuber news coverage guys. He just announced that he's going like on an indefinite hiatus, and at first I kind of didn't really care that much about it, but then when I thought about it, I was like, you know what? False ID actually was one of the good ones. Because he generally kept things pretty straight-laced, like very neutral when he did his coverage of like VTuber news and stuff. So yeah, it kind of sucks that he's leaving now, because now we're left with these other kind of VTuber news people who I'm not sure are as, you know, balanced as False ID is.
Just like I thought. What we should be wary of now is...
Grandmaster, based on Lightkeeper intel and our own reconnaissance, one of the suspected targets should be just up ahead.
Good. You know the drill. Stay here and stand guard. Leave the rest to me.
Yes, Grandmaster!
We meet again, Andreas.
So, you've returned from Mondstadt. Don't you want to see what it looks like now? I was planning to take a look around there myself. Perhaps you could be my guide.
Yeah, they mostly are Ox,
Echo from
pretty
1,000
much.
years
They're
ago?
just kind of drama channels, yeah. But I felt like False ID was actually possibly the best one to watch out there,
Everything
because
seems normal so far. Here's hoping I'm just overthinking things. There are 2 other places to check. Maybe this will all go smoothly after all.
although I don't know, the way False ID always opened his videos kind of got on my nerves, I will admit, because he would always say like some like 4 or 5 word sentence that's like really sensational and shit with like no context, and so you're kind of like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? I mean, I know that's his way of like, I guess, drawing you in so you'll keep watching, but false ID, that guy is trash. Really? You think he's trash? Why do you say that, Zane?
It's your turn, my friend. Come, Andreas!
Although, for returning to your old home, perhaps Andreas is a little too ostentatious.
I don't know. Just rubs you the wrong way. I could see that. I could see how he might rub some people the wrong way.
Might be better to go by
Boreas.
Huh?
Injustice. Corruption. Iniquity.
Ooh, he even gets his own cool text box up top.
Is the surface world still as wretched and foul as ever? Answer me, heir to the knighthood of Boreas.
Looks like I'm not getting out of this without a fight.
Do I think he's really quitting? I think he'll probably come back at some point.
That's where things stand with the expedition. The victors will be returning home soon, so make sure to stock up on wine for the celebrations.
Yeah, I know. Most people who say they're gonna leave, they come back like weeks later or whatever. I know. Except VTubers. VTubers, they graduate. They're graduate. They don't fucking come back. But
P.S. I hope everyone's keeping up with their daily training. I'll be testing you all when I get back to make sure no one's regressed. P.P.S. I wrote individual letters for each and every one of you. Don't forget to write back.
That's all.
Everyone gets one? Wow! Sir Writes-A-Lot is really living up to his name.
I guess the Grand Master must have something specific to say to each of us. Even I got a letter, and I'm not a real knight yet.
damn it, Noel, when are you gonna actually become a knight already? Damn. I mean, I hate to say it, but bro, if she hadn't become a knight at this point, like, there's got to be something wrong with the Knights of Favonius's selection criteria. Like, come on, man. Just let her be a fucking knight already.
Jean? Oh, yes. That's our Grandmaster for you.
By the way, anyone know where I can find the cavalry captain? I have a letter for him as well.
You mean Kaya? He said he was meeting a friend from the church at the Angel Share. Allegedly for work. Said he was exchanging intel. But I'd say there's a 50-50 chance he's just there for a drink.
Intelligence from the Church of Favonius?
Paimon bets there'll be lots of familiar faces there. How about we deliver Kaya's letter? And these are there too as well!
Really? Oh, that would be a great help, thank you.
Our thanks to you too, Lowen. The other knights will help distribute the remaining letters. You've had a long journey. Please go get some rest.
Great, but I won't be resting just yet. I have one last letter to deliver to Wolvendom. This one, I was planning on delivering personally. I heard that another challenger recently passed Boreas's trial. Well, with any luck, that wolf might be willing to reveal himself to me, too.
Very well, but please remember to show respect to the local wolves.
I will. Goodbye.
Clearly something is bothering Jean. I should talk to her before going to the angel share. Alright, I'm gonna grab some water real quick, so I'll be right back.
Where do we come from? And where are we going?
I'm back. Does Viper come around often? Kind of. He comes around a decent amount. So basically, I think you've met Queen before, right, Ox? Queen Day Night? I think you've met her before. Yeah, Night Princess, yeah. Yeah, she still comes pretty frequently, although, I don't know, she hadn't been here for a couple weeks now, but... But yeah, so basically I kind of met Viper through Queen, because Viper was a regular on Queen streams, so he kind of crossed over to me, because I was watching Queen's streams. Anyway. Eula!
He wants to test me to see if my skills have regressed? I still haven't forgotten how he went easy on me last time. I'm assuming you must have seen him going all out before. When the time comes, you'd better keep an eye on him for me.
I know you like rarely ever see Eula anymore. I don't know. They just like they almost like forgot about her.
Please be quiet within the premises and refrain from making a racket.
Honorary Knight, you're still here?
I'll be setting off shortly, but
Is it that obvious?
Huh? But Varka's coming back. The situation in Nokrai is stable. Surely things are looking up.
True. From what you and Lowen have told me, the expedition has indeed accomplished its strategic objectives. It seems that Mondstadt no longer faces any threat from the perils of the North, be they the Wild Hunt or the Doctor. And yet, for some reason, I can't help but recall something the Grandmaster said to me before he left.
If I don't make it back from this expedition, you'll have to assume the mantle of Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius. If it comes to that, remember to train the next Knight of Boreas in my stead. I've planted some promising seeds in Mondstadt, but they still need time to grow.
PFP is kind of mager. I don't know if I've ever even really like looked at his PFP. It's just been like a small icon on the screen, so I haven't really like tried to figure out what it is.
Some have yet to master the art of social interaction. Some don't yet understand that they too need protecting. And some, well, some might not even want to be a knight yet. What's wrong? Well, there's no need to frown. I'm going on an expedition, not marching to my death. This is all just a contingency plan in the event that I'm unable to return.
Yeah, so the streams that I've been doing of Doom the Dark Ages, I've been regularly getting like 15, 20 viewers on those. I'm telling you, dude, like, for some reason, streaming on PlayStation gives you like way more viewers than when I just stream on my PC.
Until I return, I leave them in your care.
The lineage of the Knights of Boreas has nearly been extinguished twice in Mondstadt's history. The first wandering knight to claim the title arrived in Mondstadt 1,000 years ago, along with his wolf companion. He was as free as the wind. He left no succession plan behind. Even his name was lost to history. The title of Boreas could have disappeared from Mondstadt just as he did.
Yeah, it is kind of weird because like when I stream on PlayStation, normally I'm quieter because I'm out in the living room when I'm streaming on my PlayStation. So I don't want to like be too loud because, you know,
But he had an informal disciple, a knight named Ravenwood, who admired the Knight of Boreas greatly. Ravenwood's valor and swordsmanship earned him the wolf spirit's recognition. When the old aristocracy tried to regain power, Ravenwood came once more to Mondstadt's defense. From then on, the title of Knight of Boreas was passed down from generation to generation within the Knights of Favonius.
Wolf spirit? You mean that big blue wolf in Wolfendom?
Correct. As you may already know, the Wolf of the North is the surviving spirit of an ancient god, and the Knight of Boreas serves as an intermediary between him and humanity. Lupus Boreas, who had never known what it meant to love, came to understand it through the journey with his human companion. In the end, He chose to allow his power to become one with the land. This was once a well-known tale in Mondstadt, but these days, few people are aware that the starting point of the Wolf King's journey was not Mondstadt, but Nodcry.
Huh?
Could it be? Wait, hold on.
The Great Wolf King of the North came here from Nodcry, although he doesn't like to speak of his past. In fact, he rarely shows himself to people at all nowadays. As such, this tale can only be found deep within the Knights of Favonius library. Even among the Knights of Favonius, few are aware of it. The Grand Master didn't disclose any concrete objectives before departing on his expedition. I couldn't help but wonder whether it might somehow be related to Nodcry's Wolf of the North. I kept my speculations to myself, however. Sharing them would only spread unwarranted suspicion toward the Four Winds among the people of Mondstadt. You experienced the turmoil caused by Duvall and the East Wind's actions for yourself. Surely you can understand my concern?
No wonder Varka wasn't clear about his motives. Is that what he was worried about?
Very possibly. He was probably also reserving judgment. Having heard about your experiences in Nodcry, I now suspect that the Grand Master hadn't yet ascertained the true identity of our enemy at that time.
This is Queen's favorite character, by the way, Jean.
And as it turns out, the Calamity born in the north wasn't an ancient god, but rather the Wild Hunt and the Doctor. I guess we were both jumping to conclusions.
Facing the worst case scenario with no backup plan would have been far worse.
Yes, I completely agree. The tide can turn rapidly in times of battle. It's a leader's responsibility to prepare for every possible contingency. Even if his contingency plan never needs to be put into action, I'm sure the Grand Master is relieved to know that it's in place.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to VTuber clip reactions now, because I've
The
got
abyss is like the world's shadow.
a few of
It's
those
always
saved.
there, and it will never perish.
That turned into a pretty long conversation, huh? We should probably go deliver those letters to the angel share now.
Well, let's see. Actually, I still haven't even gotten my encounter points yet. Okay, I guess we'll keep going for now, I guess. Never mind.
Anything the Knights can do for you?
Jules from Liyue. Come take a look.
Oh, I forgot about this. I swear it does this like every time you go to this place. You want to enter the tower and then it just ends up doing the freaking poster instead. It's like, really?
When you're mixing drinks in hot weather, start by pouring in cold water and add ice cubes. Then drain out the water before adding the other ingredients. How's that for a secret recipe? Maybe it's worth a little intel in return.
What? What's the point of that? Why would you start with cold water if you're just gonna pour it back out after you put ice cubes in? That doesn't make any damn sense. What the fuck?
Please. I've known that little trick for a good 10 years at least. You'll have to offer something a little more substantial if you're serious about trading.
Rosaria. Oh, shit. She was actually one of the people still on the list. Okay, we get to take her off now. Rosaria. Alright, there we go. Rosaria, you are off the list. Did I? Yeah, I'm not gonna accept that right now.
I know there's no one else in the tavern right now, but do you two really need to talk so loudly? Especially if you're supposed to be exchanging confidential information.
Kaya! Rosaria! D-Luke! Paimon knew we'd find you here.
Looks like it's about to get even noisier.
Zane, I'm sure you loved that. Hold on one second. Let me check something. Did I forget to... Oh, crap. I didn't turn off autofocus. Damn. Okay, well, it should be good now. Okay. Sorry about that.
A little liveliness never killed anyone. Traveler, Paimon, what brings you our way?
I have a letter for each of you. Not really. Bro, he was basically talking shit about Paimon just now. Okay.
Please allow me to once again express my sincere condolences regarding your late father and the incident with Eric. We make absolutely no excuse for his crimes. I hope you will give some serious consideration to the question I asked you before I left, though I'm sure you're tired of hearing me ask by now. The Knights of Favonius will always welcome you.
From the look on your face, I'm guessing the Grand Master is still refusing to drop it?
Iron Lung. Oh, bro, that reminds me, bro. Did you hear the Backrooms movie? It's coming out in May, man. I'm gonna go see that shit when it comes out. Been waiting.
He nags like an old man. It's hardly surprising.
Huh? Drip what? What's this about?
Nothing, really. Before leaving on the expedition, Varka came here to chat with me over a drink. I failed to avoid him. He, asked me if I'd consider rejoining the Knights of Favonius, and I declined. He expressed his regret about everything that happened, and asked me to reconsider. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, right. Sounds like you skipped a lot of details. There's clearly more to it.
Backrooms getting a movie? Yeah. Yeah, dude. There's gonna be a Backrooms movie now. Yeah, it was done by the Kane Pixels, the guy who did the big like backroom YouTube series that like blew up. Oh, you didn't know about the Backrooms movie? Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, Kane Pixels, he directed it. I think they said he's like the youngest A24 director to have a first movie, I think.
Whatever details I chose to omit are in the past. Dragging them back up now serves no purpose.
You say that now, but back then, you couldn't let it go. You and the Knights of Favonius were constantly at odds.
I wasn't seeing the full picture. I've had a lot of time to reflect since then. But my answer remains unchanged. I'm not rejoining the Knights of Favonius. Both
Yeah,
the
it's
Grandmaster and
824.
the acting Grandmaster are too upright and honorable. I can't see the shadows that lurk beneath them due to the size of the organization they lead. They need someone on the outside to keep watch vigilantly.
Too upright and honorable. Okay, so Varka is the Grandmaster and Jean is the acting Grandmaster. So like, what's the difference?
If I had a Mora for every time I've heard you repeat that argument. I actually don't disagree with the first part of what you said. But don't you think someone can keep tabs on things from the inside?
When you join an organization, you're bound by its rules, no matter how free it may seem on the surface.
You think so? Never mind the Knights. Have you honestly ever been bound by the rules of the Church?
Good question. Have you considered that maybe that's why I chose to join the Church and not the Knights to begin with?
Wait, hold on, what? No, never mind. Honestly, ever been bound?
Are they arguing or not? It's kind of hard to tell.
They just have different ways of protecting those around them.
Oh, kind of like the contingencies Jean was talking about. The more ways they have to protect their home, the better. Huh? Traveler?
Can it be a narrative about choice? What? I wonder if this is exactly what Varka was hoping for. I think I've only ever seen one A24 movie, actually, which was Uncut Gems. Oh, I have to talk to everybody. Okay.
I need to learn to handle my booze better.
Come, my friend. Wine and adventure.
Even if you are a close friend.
My reply won't be a long one, as usual. I'm sure Varka won't be surprised.
What should I report back to the Grandmaster on? Let me think. Public order inside the city? Monster activity in the wild? Oh, and a review of the latest vintages. I think I'll leave it at that.
What they publish is kind of formulaic. Yeah.
If you hadn't had to deliver that guy's mail, you wouldn't have been subjected to all this tedious arguing. When I write back, I'll tell him to quit making trouble for other people.
It's no trouble. Lowen did most of the work. We just volunteered to do the last leg of the journey. Mostly so we could come say hello.
Besides, I wouldn't really call that an argument.
So you see what's really going on here? All three of us fell for that old rascal's scheme far too readily.
Huh? Scheme? What do you mean? Was Varka lying in his letters then?
No. While I'm sure Varka knows full well that Diluc would never agree to rejoin the Knights, I believe the sentiments he expressed were genuine, as was his offer to welcome Diluc back. There are people like Kaya and I, and then there are those who are true champions of justice to the core. Those people are the most susceptible to being driven to extremes by great upheaval. It's happened in Mondstadt before. Not only that, but it happened to a Knight of Boreas. That'll really hit home for Varka. And that's why his nagging is even more persistent than usual.
You're saying that happened to a Knight of Boreas?
Yeah. So no one's told you this before? The lineage of the Knights of Boreas has nearly been extinguished twice in history. The first was at its inception. The second was the case I was alluding to.
Okay. Well, good night, Ox. I will hopefully see you again soon.
Oh! Wasn't Jean telling us about this? Wait. And then we got caught up talking about the expedition, and we never got around to the second time.
Okay.
I happened to hear about it from Varka once when he was drinking and started yammering on. The second crisis in the Knights of Boreas lineage. It was 500 years ago. Although the Knights of Boreas are meant to be intermediaries between humans and wolves, in practice, very few of them have been truly recognized by Lupus Boreas over the past millennium. Of those who have, the best known are the first Knight of Boreas, Ravenwood, the wolf pup Rostam, and Varka himself. But 500 years ago, there was one who earned the respect of Boreas even before gaining the title. He was a disciple of Rostam. They thought he would become the mightiest Knight of Boreas who ever lived. He was the perfect knight. Righteous, principled. His name was Roland, the blood-stained knight.
Yikes! Bloodstained Knight? That sounds a little ominous.
Well, apparently his original title was the White Knight. But he lost countless comrades during the Abyssal Calamity 500 years ago, including his tutor and mentor, Rostam. The endless bloodshed stained his sword and armor a crimson as deep as black, transforming the White Knight into the Blood-Stained Knight. After that, he threw himself completely into battling monsters, leaving Mondstadt and the Knights of Favonius behind. To this day, no one knows his final whereabouts.
Damn.
It's hard to say whether the loss of an important figure in his life is what drove him to the point of obsession, or whether he was already too far gone to save. But had he known that the Knights of Favonius would always welcome him back, perhaps things would have turned out differently. So if you want my opinion, the reason why Varka keeps asking Diluc to rejoin, despite knowing that he'll never say yes, is to let him know you're not alone. After all these years, he's still as persistent as ever. Just like how he used to be with me.
Huh. Turns out Varka's a lot more thoughtful than he lets on. Paimon had the wrong idea about him. Anyway, there's still something about this whole Boreas business that Paimon isn't really getting. Wasn't Andreas a god in Mondstadt thousands of years in the past? If so, why did Jean say that Boreas and the Wandering Knight only arrived here just 1,000 years ago? Plus, Paimon's super curious about what happened to Roland.
Shall we go get answers straight from the horse's or wolf's mouth?
That's a great idea! Jean said he hasn't been showing himself much lately, but he always seems happy to oblige whenever you show up. Let's go!
Pay rent, best friend. Okay.
What's going
on a second. White balance or exposure? Oh, I'm gonna mess with my webcam settings here. Okay, yeah, now that makes it so you can see my face better. Okay, yeah, let's go with that. I see.
The Wild Hunt! What are they doing here? Watch out!
Time to shine!
A little moose-boosh! Yeah, goose on the loose! Here comes the catch. Busted!
Let the world come alive!
The pinnacle of excellence! Things are about to get dicey.
Another star goes out!
Yoo-hoo!
Damn, I thought that was gonna finish him off.
Frosting!
But no, I guess not.
Silver, quietly now. At first, the flavor.
Alright.
Oh, are you alright?
Stay alert.
Oh no! What now? There better not be more Wild Hunt monsters!
Lowen?
You scared Paimon stiff! She thought you were...
Stop right there. Answer me this. The 2 letters I gave you, who are they for?
2 letters? Wasn't it 3?
Kaya, Diluc, and Rosaria.
Okay. Well, Paimon's coolest naive expression doesn't appear to be an act.
Damn.
What are you trying to say? Wait, what are you trying to say, huh?
Paimon is just getting dunked on by everybody right now. He's saying you passed the test.
Paimon passed a test? Really? Huh! She didn't even realize she was taking one!
You may dispense with your suspicions. The Wolfpack has borne witness. They fought against the aberrations that encroached upon this land. And our attackers showed no ability to disguise themselves this time.
Don't turn your back on the Wolfpack.
A familiar scent. Come. I will await you at the usual grounds.
Well, if the boss of Wolvendom has vouched for you, I guess I should apologize for doubting you just now.
Were you attacked by the Wild Hunt too?
Sure was. Fortunately, my experience in Nodcry didn't go to waste. Turns out the Wild Hunt all feel the same when you stab them. They didn't stand a chance. Something seems wrong with that old wolf, though. Go on. You should check on him.
I don't know, his voice sounds a lot like another character. I'm trying to think. Oh shit, are they gonna have us fight the fucking wolf boss? Oh, okay, now Razor's there.
Lupus Boreas, not injured. Why so weak? Am I not strong enough?
You are not to blame. With your Iron Claw, you successfully blocked their attacks. However, their assault went beyond the mere physical world. They followed my trail from the distant north across the ley lines. They sought to corrupt the territory I protect. But I shall not let them succeed without a fight.
So they came from Nodcry?
We meet again, human Lupical.
So, are you saying that the wild hunt we just got attacked by came all the way from Nodcry to Mondstadt? How is that even possible?
As you know, I stand before you as an incomplete being. I am but one remnant of the god Andreas' soul. The source of this turmoil. I can sense it. It lies in the north. It is the part of me that remains in Nodcry, from whence I came.
Huh? Now Paimon's even more confused. How can you be in two places at once?
Do you all like to split yourselves into multiple parts?
For many gods, housing a part of their soul within an object is no difficult feat. But those who can perform such delicate partitions as this are rare, even among the gods.
Dang it, Vinny, don't you know how to play anything else on that on that lyre besides that?
The Wolf King, Andreas, was particularly adept in this art. Otherwise, no remnants of his soul would have survived till the present day.
Huh? The bard's back?
Tone-deaf bard? What are you doing
here? Maybe the god of Animo guided me here. For it appears that someone is in need of a tale from the distant past. And our wolf friend doesn't seem too keen on recounting it himself. Who better than a bard to do the honors? Lord Boreas, do I have your blessing to share this story?
As you wish.
Lupus Boreas wandered the frozen tundra and stumbled into the Seelie Hall. Enchanted by their song, tender as the dawn starlight, and curious about the ways of humankind, the wolf bade farewell to his home and set off for the city to the south. As the high tower crumbled and the fierce winds fell silent, Lupus Boreas, who once had hunted with the storm winds himself, looked within and inquired, was the shelter he provided for humanity really any different from that given by the reclusive king in his tower? The wolf entrusted those under his protection to a new god and quietly returned to the frozen north. There, in a palace long since abandoned by its former master, the great wolf closed his eyes and slept. 500 bitter winters passed, then 500 equally frigid springs. He slumbered undisturbed until a night stumbled in from the cold, just as Lupus Boreas had once done at the Seelie Hall, and awoke him at long last. The night asked the wolf to join him on a journey south, to see once more the land that had all but faded from his memory. The gentle wolf, unwilling to refuse the human's earnest plea, split his soul into two halves and left his home once more. Seeing how the ice and snow had given way to verdant plains, Hearing the laughter and song that now filled the once somber city, the aging Lupus Boreas turned to his friend, the god of Animo, and remarked, "So, this is the world the humans dreamed of." Though the knight's journey was not yet over, the wolf chose to bid farewell to his companion here. He had written the end to his story. What knowledge he had been gifted flowed into the land. Everything he was, he gave unto the world. Well, that's how a bard would tell the tale. Lord Boreas, is there anything you'd like to add?
There is no need for you to ask that question.
So that's what happened. You returned to Mondstadt with that knight 1,000 years ago, and then, for the sake of the new Mondstadt, you...
You need not feel remorse on my account. That was my answer, my decision. If anyone should feel regret, it is the part of me who remained and not cry. I fear Andreas has not found peace in his heart even to this day. That is surely why those vile aberrations were able to exploit his weakness, sowing the seeds of all the turbulence that has ensued.
But we followed Boreas' trail in Nodcry. We investigated and discovered no signs of instability.
Andreas should still be slumbering by the lakeside. Perhaps all the recent turmoil in Nodcry has had unforeseen consequences. And there's more. I detect another familiar scent from across the ley lines. A scent that reeks of blood.
Could it be Roland, the Bloodstained Knight?
Oh, the White Knight who became the Bloodstained Knight? The mightiest knight of Boreas? But wasn't he from 500 years ago? You think he's immortal or something?
I remember him as just a man. His lifespan should be no longer than any other of his kind. But before he severed his connection to Boreas, his final destination, it was the ancient kingdom of Conria, as you call it. Beyond that, I know not if he lived or died.
Conria, 500 years ago.
If you want to get to the bottom of this, I'm afraid you'll have to make another trip to Nodcry yourselves. As luck would have it, another old friend of ours just so happens to be free right now. If you ask him nicely, he might give you a lift. That could save you a lot of time on the road.
No wonder I can suddenly sense the east wind's presence.
If even Mondstadt has been affected by the fallout, Nodcry must be in real trouble by now. I hope Varka can handle it.
Varka? Is he in danger? I
believe too many passengers would slow our dear friend down. I fear he only has room to carry one person, along with perhaps a diminutive companion.
I understand. I'll go.
All right. Wish it could be me, but I accept that we should send our strongest warrior to fight Nodcry's battles. I'll stay here and deal with any wild hunt that try harassing Mondstadt. It'll be a good chance to try out some new moves.
I stay in Mondstadt too. With Traveler's help, Varka will be safe.
Razor, give me your iron claw. Golden-haired traveler, give this token to the current knight of Boreas.
What's this?
It is a wolf spirit. It contains my power and thoughts. Though I have given him a piece before, this should bring him new strength.
The Dominator of Wolves once bestowed the power of his soul upon his pack, strengthening their hearts and sharpening their claws and fangs.
But human hearts and flesh cannot bear the soul of a wolf directly. It would be akin to forcefully merging a human and a wolf into one being. They would descend into chaos. To prevent the entanglement of souls, the most I can do is temporarily house my power and thoughts within claws and fangs wrought of steel. Although, truth be told, that knight does not lack for power. What he needs more is the thoughts within. But I shall leave this for him to explain.
Is it safe to separate a piece of the wolf spirit at a time like this?
The Great Wolf King of the North remains strong for now. Besides, do I not have the protection of my Lupacol?
I will protect Lupacol. The North and Varka, I leave to you.
Just give me the word whenever you're ready.
Damn, dude.
Any questions before you set off? Better ask now. You'll probably have to hit the ground running when you get to Nodcry.
About the Wolf of the North.
The root of this turmoil lies with the remnant soul that Andreas, Dominator of Wolves and God of the North Wind, left in Nodcry. He once left Nodcry and braved the blizzards to confront the God of Storms and claim the right to rule. Yet even as the tower fell, he chose to abandon his claim. Instead, he returned to the north and slumbered for 1,000 years before finally journeying back, under the name of Boreas, with the first knight of Boreas to witness the new face of Mondstadt. When the wolf spirit could no longer maintain his physical form, Boreas chose to pour his power into the ley lines. With that, he became the North Wind of Mondstadt, as he is still known to this day. Any questions before you set off? Better ask now. You'll probably have to hit the ground running when you get to Nodcry.
About Roland.
500 years ago, Roland seemed destined to become the mightiest knight of Boreas ever to have lived. But he was too pure of heart. He believed firmly in his own ideals of chivalry, vowing to eliminate all injustice from the world. But the world had never been perfect and pure, nor would it ever be. Neither his mentor, the wolf pup Rostam, nor the Grand Master, known as the Lion of Light, could persuade him to temper his obsession. But what was the scent that reeks of blood that Lupus Boreas sensed? And what is its connection to Conria and the Abyss? Perhaps you will uncover the truth in Nodcry. Any questions before you set off? Better ask now. You'll probably have to hit the ground running when you get to Nodcry.
About the token and the wolf spirit.
The soul of a wolf is as unyielding as ice, and Andreas is a master of molding and shaping it. His people once drew great strength and wisdom from the wolf spirit. But human hearts and flesh cannot contain the soul of a god. Attempting to place the wolf spirit in a human vessel would slowly devour their sense of self, even if Lupus Boreas did not intend for that to happen. That's why Lupus Boreas developed the technique of imbuing weapons with his soul. It is his way of blessing his human Lupacol with the wolf spirit's protection. In fact, there is an ancient song that tells this tale. A weapon once of common iron, now through friendship turned divine. Twixt man and wolf a bond was made, a power born within the blade. As much as he might claim not to accept humans, his actions sing a different tune. Oh, but keep that little observation between us, will you? Any questions before you set off? Better ask now. You'll probably have to hit the ground running when you get to Nodcry.
I'm good. Let's go.
All right. Over to you, Dvalin.
The Knight of Boreas awaits below. We must part ways here. Barbatos and I have other plans. We will meet you again later.
Alright! Hey, wait! How are we getting down?
Okay, I just drop us. Okay. Enter. Okay, there's a. Oh. Wait, what? Okay, that was weird.
Hold the line! The enemy's on the brink of collapse!
Grandmaster! It's...
Haha! Reinforcements! It's about time!
Honorary Knight reporting for duty, Grandmaster.
And Paimon too!
What's the situation?
We're just about hanging in there. Most of their grunts are taken care of now. Their leader's gonna have to make a decision soon. Fight or flight? What will it be, mightiest Knight of Boreas?
As expected, this hastily summoned Wild Hunt horde is nothing but a disorganized rabble. A mere shadow of the forces gathered by the Rahir of Solmari. But they have served their purpose. I now understand your tactics, and you, in turn, understand mine. This is fair. This is the way of chivalry. Farewell, heir to the knighthood of Boreas. Whether you choose to resist me or not, I shall set right the injustices of this world. In the name of the blood-stained knight.
Guess they're retreating for now.
So that Wolf of the North lookalike, that was Andreas? But why would he be leading the Wild Hunt? And why was he talking about the Bloodstained Knight? Ugh, forget that. We can save the details for later. He was the enemy boss, right? Are we just gonna let him get away?
There's no point chasing after him. We've crossed blades already, and it ended in a stalemate. Right now, there's nothing we could do about him.
Surely he can't be any stronger than the foes we fought before.
True. We're still not certain of his true identity, but whether he's a god corrupted by the Abyss or a legendary knight, killing him might be just about possible, especially now that you're here. The difficult part is, we can't kill him right now.
Huh? What do you mean? Is he immortal or something?
No. Judging from our skirmishes so far, I don't think he's got any special abilities of that caliber. Nor does he have the ridiculous level of power wielded by the Five Sinners. But, compared to Rerir, our current foe clearly has a better understanding of how to exploit Nodcry to his advantage, particularly when it comes to Andreas' remnant soul.
So what you're really worried about isn't so much the enemy himself, but the god remains?
Exactly. Sounds like you realize what the crux of the issue is. I managed to cut off a sample from our foe, which Albedo and Durin are analyzing as we speak. Meanwhile, our other allies should be making their way home from their own battles by now. Let's discuss this further when they're back. We still have some big challenges ahead before this expedition can finally be declared a victory.
Ad Astra. Thank you for complete. Ad Astra.
Alright. So we'll go watch some of those clips, although I don't think we're gonna get through all of them tonight, but do some of these. Let's see.
Yeah.
An introduction for Kikoshokai.
Okay,
Yeah, there we go. Okay, first clip that I have here is Cecilia simply has the cutest crash out ever.
West. Let's just keep going. I mean, it's the beginning of the game. I'm sure it's just like following the road, right? I'm lost! This is literally my nightmare, I'm telling you. Where'd the smoke at? Oh, it's there.
The next.
I don't know which way! East and then north. East and then north. East and then north. That's south. Well, I guess I can go north. North!
I'm getting lost.
Just get me out of here! They should have like a fast travel. Let me fast travel. Oh! See, these are the moments I wish I had someone who could just take the controller. Guys!
You mean
anyone?
like GG?
You want to take the controller, walk me out of here? Pass it to me. Okay. Catch! Streamer somehow finds
Bro,
a way.
I swear, dude. Her and Gigi stream together like all the freaking time now. It's crazy. I mean, they're practically like Fuamoko at this point. They only stream together.
Struggle with walking sim. Okay, listen here, okay? If you were in the middle of the woods, disoriented, you just saw a dead body of a child, would you be able to fight your way comfortably out of here? No, you wouldn't. I am RPing, okay? I'm role-playing. That stands for roleplay. Henry is distressed. Henry can barely breathe. Henry can't see anything. Of course he's going to walk into circles. And he doesn't even have a proper compass. He's not used to using this stupid electronics. Because he said earlier, if you were paying attention to the context clues the game has given to us. Oh, is this what's gonna break? He's been giving to us, you would know that he said, oh, I don't really know a lot about electronics, so he doesn't even know how to read. He probably doesn't know how to read. Forget about his typewriter. And that's why I'm role-playing him as a lost little lamb in the woods, okay? Did the automaton makers forget to install sense of direction module? Yes. Why? Why? Is that a problem? Huh? Take it up with them. Take it up with them then. I don't mind getting a patch. Life would be so much easier. I could fix all my issues. The thing is though, I had this conversation recently with my automaton parents. It was about the faults in our stars, and the star is me. And then it was like, well, if I didn't have these faults, I wouldn't have the strength, you know? It's all connected. That wouldn't be so awesome. Now you have to hype me up and be like, yeah, Cecilia McGream, you're awesome. You are awesome. Yeah. Yeah, you're awesome. You're awesome. Yeah, you're awesome. Cecilia, immer awesome. If she didn't have such bad sense of direction, she wouldn't be awesome. That's literally what I'm saying. It's the whole package. It's like, if you don't love me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my terriblest. So...
I don't think that's how the saying goes. Alright, next clip. Actually, we might get through all these tonight. Oh, sorry, I forgot to read the title. This is Ame made a surprise appearance in Hollow EN's charity stream.
Papa Squat. Come on, Papa Squat. Whoa, she can do it too. That's great.
Sup?
Hi everyone. Hi everyone. Hi everyone.
What's up, man? What's up?
Watch, I can do it too. Check this out. Hold on.
Hey, what can you do? Hey, what's she doing?
Break it down.
Whoa! Hell yeah! You guys see that? That's
It's not very sexy.
Wow,
that's so
It's not very sexy. My legs are strong. They're not very.
How do you
They're not
know?
very sexy.
You're doing great. You're doing absolutely amazing.
Watch out for my body rolls.
Oh yeah.
Watch out for... Whoa, Beeps! Go sexy beach! Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Whoa. That's a little bit. Whoa.
That's a little
Was
much.
that? Whoa. Okay.
Is it time yet? For the surprise?
The surprise? There's a surprise!
Wait, this is a surprise? I
This
was
is
not told.
surprise?
There's
What's
a
happening?
surprise.
Wait, this is a surprise?
We'll sing one more song and then we'll show the surprise.
Ooh.
All right, ready? Mana-chan, run it.
Huh?
Oh? Wait, run what? What are we running?
Doza.
Hello, everybody. This is Amelia Watson from Hololive English Myth. I'm calling in from the year 2021. Whoa, it
Damn.
seems like you guys are all working so hard and doing a charity stream too. Bubba, you hear that? I'm so happy to hear that you guys are doing a fundraiser for Best Friends Animal Society. I've actually volunteered at a rescue that receives grants from them, so I know it goes to good use. Let's help these cute and amazing creatures find their forever home. I could cry. I'm so glad everyone in Halloween is working hard to make the stream a success. Hi, Kiara. Hi, Ina. Hi, Callie. Whoa, so many new faces. Zip. Don't worry, I won't spoil any surprises. Ganbatte, Halloween! Thank you, everyone, for donating. I'll try my best, too. Bubba says to keep it up. All right. See you, everybody. Stay strong.
Matane Detective!
Yay, Amelia!
Watson! Ame is amazing. She did
Amazing.
She did a charity stream.
My
for Best
OG
Friends Animal Society back in
Hololive
2021.
Oshi.
So I figured let's give the detective a ring. Godspeed out there, Ame.
Oh my god, that's amazing!
Thank you, Thank you.
Thank you, Ame. We love you.
Love you.
Keep doing your thing out there. We support you. Yeah.
Safe travel.
Emoine. Emoine.
Safe time travel.
I feel
my
Emoy
God.
now. Maybe we should sing an Emoy song.
Emoy
Oh my god, we
song?
should.
Emoy meaning emotional. It's getting hot in here, so
It's
So
what do you
take off all
on
your
more-
clothes.
No, put on more clothes so you can
What?
sweat more and lose
Hell
weight.
yeah.
All right. The next clip I have here is Shachimu saw people commenting on her appearance on Nimi's stream. This is more stuff. Clear my throat. Voice is fine. I don't have any issues. Please. Oh my god, that's annoying. Hold on, I didn't see that. Get to read that last part. Oh, Nami showed me that one Sonic song. Okay, well, I have to admit, I was thinking she wasn't using the mic because her voice was still messed up too, but I guess that's not the case. Well, okay, then maybe she needs to do less drawing streams then and do some other kind of stream so we can actually hear her voice. All right, one more clip and then we'll be done.
Not as excited as me.
This clip is Iron Mouse got a sudden call from Zenless Zone Zero's idol group.
But wait, it looks like I'm getting a sudden call. It looks like I'm getting a sudden call, guys. What's happening? I'm getting a sudden call! What is this? What? Somebody's calling me. Oh, what the?
Huh? Wait, what? This doesn't look like the live stream practice room we were in, does it?
Wow, this interface looks so cool! And the background for today is super detailed. It looks real.
Hey, which one of you dummies was mashing buttons again? This clearly isn't our crappy setup. And wait, is someone there?
I might have just hit that red button by accident.
Hi, guys. I think you guys might have made a mistake. You guys seem to have called me. But I'm happy to see you guys. You guys look adorable. Wow, and your streaming setup is amazing. Don't sell yourself short.
Oh, so sorry about that. We're testing this super live stream simulator. The kind where an AI generates viewers who post live chat messages.
AI
Why do we need this simulator? Our fan count is kind of depressing. But we still want everyone watching the stream to feel like it's lively and bustling. So we have no choice, but...
Huh? Are you also a simulated NPC?
No.
You look so real.
No,
and
I'm not.
There's so many virtual viewers in this room.
Uh-oh.
Aria, you dummy. Suna,
I think you're
you too.
AI.
Sorry, these two can be a little slow sometimes. Judging by what's going on, do you think we accidentally connected to someone else's room?
Yeah, I'm actually streaming right now. You're actually in my stream as we speak right now. This is live. I'm not AI. I am real. Hi? And, chat, say hi.
Wait, hold on. Why is the
Uh-oh.
viewer count in the bottom left jumping up? Are those real viewers?
Oh, so it's not AI. Then all those comments earlier were from real viewers? Can we take a look? What if someone's actually complimenting us?
I think they are.
Arya, everything you two just said was broadcast live.
So that's what was happening. Oh, it's so over for us. Again. Sorry, we didn't mean to crash your stream. We'll disappear right away.
No, you guys didn't crash my stream. It's fine. You guys are welcome to stay as long as you like. Honestly, I would love the company, so please don't worry. You guys are welcome here anytime.
Oh no, the exit button is grayed out. Yanking the internet cable isn't working either. Even my worst nightmares weren't this bad.
Oh, okay. Well, if we can't get out, we should at least try to act natural, right?
It seems this is a rare opportunity. I mean, you look like a really popular professional streamer.
No.
And we're a rookie idol group that's just started trying to stream. We've only had one live stream so far, and it didn't go so well.
Oh.
So, would it be okay if we asked you for some live streaming tips? Like, how do you chat with viewers naturally? I mean, a genius like me has no problem at all. It's just that I have a group member here who still can't...
I have to admit, I'm not totally sure what's going on here. I'm assuming this was pre-planned, but I can't tell if... I can't tell if this like whole interaction, like what they're saying, their dialogue was like pre-scripted. I mean, Iron Mouse was saying she thinks this is AI, so I guess maybe it's. I mean, you definitely tell it's like they're voice actors, like, but I guess maybe it's like they did like AI, like AI voices of the actual voice actors, and then it's actually AI that's responding to everything Iron Mouse says, I guess. I don't know, but this is kind of confusing.
To learn anything.
How do I chat with viewers naturally? Well, I think the most important thing is to talk about things that you like to talk about, like music, games, or TV, anything that you like. And I feel like people will have a fun time and enjoy talking to you. So, it's easy to yap when you talk about things that you like, I think. Or just say random, weird, funny stuff. People like that too, right? Right? That's true, right? I think.
I see. Oh, I've written everything down. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
One more thing. It's about my nerves.
Oh,
the moment I go live, I just want to bolt.
Oh.
How do you stay calm and composed on stream?
Calm and composed? Oh my god. Well, I wouldn't necessarily say that I'm calm and composed. I'm kind of nervous all the time. Streaming still makes me nervous, but you know what? The best thing that you can do is fake it till you make it. Before I hit go live, I always freak out a little bit, right as the stream is starting, and I just get out all my energy and then pretend like I know what I'm doing. So, fake it till you make it? That's my motto, I guess.
Whoa, hearing you put it like that feels so real. My heart's pounding, but this is way more exciting than practicing with fake viewers.
Oh, I never thought of that.
Yeah.
I'll give it a shot next time.
Definitely, give it a shot.
Since we're on the topic, have you ever had a really outrageous streaming mishap?
I want to brace myself because a certain dummy on our team is bound to step on every landmine. Outrageous streaming mishaps. It happens to me quite a lot, I have to say. I think some of my biggest mistakes are forgetting to mute my mic when I have to, and hearing me talk to my mom, or maybe that one time when I accidentally started stream and I didn't know and I was just talking and I thought I was talking to myself, but I was actually talking to chat. Or that other time when I accidentally ended stream too early and everybody was just sitting there waiting and wondering what happened to the stream. Yeah, it's happened quite a lot.
Whoa, you're amazing! I am definitely adding all that to my streaming notes. I've already filled 2 pages of notes.
Oh, that's great, guys. Oh, the signal light just turned green. Looks like our junky system finally got fixed. And it's pulling us back now.
Huh? Already?
Aww.
We totally ended up here by accident, but we had a super fun time today.
That's so great.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
No, thank you.
Please tell us the name of your channel. We'll make alt accounts and secretly keep taking notes. Seriously, thank you so much.
Oh, alt accounts. I used to have those. Well, I'm Iron Mouse, and you can find me on twitch.tv/IronMouse. And I stream almost every day for hours at a time. So come and watch, okay? All right. We won't keep you any longer. All right, guys. Thanks again. Hopefully next time we meet, we'll be a little more professional and not a complete train wreck. Heck yeah. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye-bye. Ah, wow. Wow, guys. Wow. That was something, huh? Oh my god. I fell. My phone. Ah! Sorry, my shit disconnected. Hold on. My
Yeah,
stuff disconnected.
I just noticed,
any
like,
longer.
look at the end here.
Hopefully next time we meet, we'll be a little more professional and not a complete train wreck. Heck yeah. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye-bye.
Okay, yeah, see here at the bottom, there's like 7 minutes, 9 seconds. So this thing with the angels was pre-recorded. So I'm thinking Iron Mouse kind of scripted this whole thing.
Wow,
Or was she? Hold on. Maybe.
Bye-bye. Bye. Bye-bye.
Okay, no, now she's over here. Okay. Okay, I could be wrong then. I think maybe it was. I mean, obviously it was pre-recorded, but it might be a recording of something that was genuinely like her interacting with. I don't know. I think probably what it was is she got invited to interact with them, although I think they were probably just AI. And then she recorded that and showed the recording of it on stream, I guess is probably how this went.
Wow, guys. Wow. That was something, huh? Oh my god. I fell. My phone. Ah! Sorry, my shit disconnected. Hold on. My stuff disconnected. Oh, it seems like I'm having a streaming mishap right now. It seems like I'm having a streaming mishap right now, guys. What the heck? Jesus. Well, maybe I need to go back into training and do better streaming training, and then maybe I'll be an even better streamer. Do you guys want to play the game now? Yay! It's time to play the game.
I guess she means Endless Zone Zero. Yeah, that was very interesting. Yeah, little bits of pre-record are hard to interact with. Mouse did an amazing job. Yeah, see that. Okay, so maybe it might not have been AI at all. It might have just been a pre-recorded video that. I mean, I would imagine Mouse would have had to have like watched the video before she recorded her reaction to it so that she could plan out what she was going to say in response to them. Yeah, unfortunate they had to use pre-recorded video. Yeah. So yeah, basically what we're saying here is she wasn't actually talking to the voice actors. The voice actors probably pre-recorded something and then she came up with a script to react to what they recorded, basically. Still, though, that's kind of crazy that this even happened. Very interesting. All right. I better get going because I got to get up early tomorrow. So, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna stream the rest of the story quest. I'm probably just gonna go back to streaming Doom: The Dark Ages tomorrow. So, so anyway, yeah, I will be back tomorrow. Back on my PlayStation, streaming Doom. So, I will see you then. Have a good night.